Imagine this, 5,000 of the most disciplined soldiers on earth, armed with Roman steel, protected by the greatest military machine in history, marching into enemy territory under the banner of the mighty Roman Empire. Then, they vanished. No survivors, no bodies, no battlefield, no explanation. One day, they existed. The next day, they were simply gone. For more than 2,000 years, historians have been haunted by a question that still remains unanswered today. What happened to Rome's lost legion? Did they die in battle? Were they betrayed? Or did some of them survive and disappear into lands far beyond the borders of the known world? This is one of history's greatest mysteries, and the clues are stranger than most people realize. The Roman Empire was built by its legions. These soldiers conquered vast territories stretching from Britain to the deserts of the Middle East. Every legion was a symbol of Roman power, a machine designed for war. Each soldier trained relentlessly, each commander carefully chosen, each campaign meticulously planned. Rome's legions were feared across the ancient world, which is why what happened in the year 53 BC shocked Rome like nothing before, because an entire army disappeared, and its fate became a mystery that would survive for centuries. To understand the mystery, we first need to meet the man responsible, Marcus Licinius Crassus, one of the richest men who ever lived. In today's money, historians estimate his wealth would have been worth billions of dollars. Crassus wasn't just wealthy, he was ambitious, dangerously ambitious. He was part of Rome's powerful first triumvirate, alongside two legendary figures, Julius Caesar and Pompey. But there was a problem. Caesar had military glory, Pompey had military glory, Crassus had money, lots of money. But money wasn't enough. He wanted fame, he wanted victory, he wanted history to remember his name. And so he made a decision that would change everything. East of Rome stood a powerful rival, the Parthian Empire, a vast kingdom controlling trade routes and wealthy cities. Many Romans believed Parthia could be conquered. Crassus certainly believed so, against warnings from advisors, against concerns from allies, against common sense. He assembled approximately 7 legions, nearly 40,000 men, and marched toward Parthian territory. The campaign looked promising at first. Roman officers expected another easy victory. After all, Rome had defeated countless enemies before. They were about to face something completely different. The Romans were trained to fight infantry, large formations, close combat, shield walls, disciplined advances. The Parthians fought differently. Their army moved like the wind. Most of their soldiers were mounted archers, expert horsemen capable of firing arrows while riding at incredible speed. The Romans had never encountered anything quite like them, and in the scorching desert near Carrhae, disaster struck. Thousands of Parthian horse archers surrounded the Roman army. Arrows rained from every direction. Roman shields became covered in chaff. Men fell by the hundreds, then by the thousands. Every time Roman soldiers attempted to charge, the Parthians simply rode away, only to return and attack again. Hour after hour, the Romans were trapped, bleeding, exhausted, terrified. The mighty Roman war machine had become helpless. As the battle worsened, panic spread through the ranks. Crassus realized his army was collapsing. He attempted negotiations. It was a fatal mistake. Ancient sources describe a chaotic meeting between Roman and Parthian representatives. Then suddenly, violence erupted. Crassus was killed. Some accounts claim he was murdered during the negotiation. Others suggest the situation spiraled out of control. Whatever happened, one fact remains clear. Rome's richest man never returned home. His dream of glory ended in the desert sands, but the real mystery was only beginning. After the battle, thousands of Roman soldiers were dead, thousands more were captured, and then something strange happened. Historical records become surprisingly vague. Ancient writers mention that many prisoners were taken eastward, far beyond the frontiers of the Roman world, far beyond where anyone expected them to go. Some reports suggest entire groups of Roman soldiers disappeared into the heart of Asia, and that is where the mystery truly begins, because centuries later, stories would emerge from a